Hey, look, most of us are overtasking generative AI tools like ChatGPT. We're asking too much of it and expecting stellar results. And look, I get it. Large language models like Gemini and ChatGPT and Anthropic's Claude seem amazingly powerful. And, well, quite frankly, they are. But remember, their brain size is really, really small compared to ours. ChatGPT's 4's brain is about the size of a squirrel's, and a squirrel's brain is about the size of a walnut. Now, our brain, on the other hand, is about the size of a big grapefruit, which is about 350 times bigger than a walnut. So, if we want to get the most out of our generative AI today, it helps to break down our tasks into squirrel-sized bites. Get it? Bites, but with a Y, like bites. Okay, anyway, I like to think about every thread in ChatGPT as an acorn-sized task. So every time you start a new thread, think about the size of the task you're asking the AI to execute. I like to think about tasks that are smaller than a tree, but a bit bigger than an acorn. For example, a tree-sized task might be to write a blog post. Now, if you want a crappy blog post, ChatGPT will fake it, and it's going to spit out some pretty D-level content. But honestly, this is a pretty difficult task for a walnut-sized brain. And I've been working with my AI to write a really good blog post the way I would do it for months, and it's just not there yet. Now, however, if we take a task like writing a blog post and we break it down to a series of acorn-sized tasks, each one feeding into the next task, you can string together a series of pretty high-quality output to get much closer to your goal. For example, I might start a thread in ChatGPT where all I do is teach it how to help me flesh out an idea for a blog post. Now, the output of that might be the starting point for another thread where I've already taught ChatGPT to turn the idea consistently into a formatted outline that I have defined. Now, that outline output I might then take into another thread designed just to write the intro paragraph. Then I might take the outline and the intro paragraph into another thread that only writes the body of the blog post. Okay, you see where I'm going here. Now, why do this? Well, the quality of the output of each individual squirrel-sized task immediately goes from like a D+ or a C- to like an A or an A+. You see, squirrels and generative AI don't respond well to three things. The first thing is unfamiliar or sudden noise. So when you stay in the same thread but you switch from task to task, the squirrel and your AI, they get startled and it can't decipher the real goal from the noise. All right. Number two, they don't respond well to rapid or unexpected movements. So just like those noises, when you're working on a blog post but you suddenly ask the same in the very same thread to like answer a research question, the AI loses its focus and it kind of seeks safety like a squirrel. It just falls back to that generic output and your squirrel's like totally confused, okay? And then the third thing is squirrels, just like AI, are creatures of habit. So when you're working with your generative AI, you want to teach your AI to do one squirrel-sized task really, really well, and you're going to start to see real success. But if you alter their scope or you introduce unfamiliar information, you're going to disrupt the entire environment. So think about acorn-sized tasks, and you'll see higher quality output faster and more consistently in your AI experience. Next week, I'm going to break down the 4 strengths of generative AI and show you why only one of them can make you more valuable than ever before. So, will AI replace us? Well, not if we leverage this very one powerful AI strength. In the meantime, think of your AI as a creative collaborator and you'll click less and create more.